Well, in just a few weeks, college students will be packing up and heading back to college, but with tuition at record highs, paying for school might be more stressful than midterms. This morning, financial professional Mindy McIntosh from McIntosh & Associates is here with some advice about what students should know about taking out a loan for college. Good morning, Mindy.
Good morning.
It's always good to have you here. Now, we've heard a lot about student loan rates in the last couple of weeks. Lawmakers finally voted, and undergrads will pay just under 4% for the next loan.
Sure.
Is that good news?
For now, it is good news. I mean, part of the bill is tied to Treasury notes, so we know that it's going to increase in the future, but for now it is good news. You know, we can go ahead and take a look where currently people that are taking any government-backed loans, for both subsidized and unsubsidized, it's at that 3.9%. So that really is good news for them, for the undergrads. Graduate students are paying 5.4%, and parents can also get out loans as well. But it's really to be careful on where they're actually pulling loans from, look at each term, know the length of the term and interest rates that they're paying. We actually sit down with clients and take a look at where are they planning now, where are they going, and they can really find out their unique situation on our website at wealthmichigan.com for that.
Now, for people who are still in college and are still accumulating those loans, is there anything they should be doing right now before they even start repaying them? They
could. Actually, some students, we say if you can afford to pay at least a little bit off of those student loans, you can at least pay a portion of the interest, or even, if anything else, it sets you up on a budget to start being diligent to paying off those loans at a later date.
And when you do graduate, if you can't start paying on them earlier, when do they have to start repaying them, or when should you start repaying them?
Yep, once they graduate, on average, students are graduating with about $35,000 in student loan debt. Well, the positive side of that is at least it's a good influence on their credit ratings. Okay. But what happens is when they do start paying them off, we always say create a budget, live within your means if you can, really try to stick to that and make your payments on time. And if you run into a kind of a trap or where you're having trouble paying them, usually if you call your lender, they can kind of alter your terms. So yes, you'll pay a longer term and higher interest rates over the long haul, but at least they can make it into your budget and make it more affordable.
And really quick, Mindy, I want to get to this one. We're learning student loans can have a larger impact on the economy. Tell us just briefly what kind of an impact that is.
Well, currently they are not going to be absorbed through bankruptcy. So you're still going to accrue penalties. You're still going to have to pay for them. We're seeing way too many people default on loans. And when they default on those student loans, it impacts your credit report and also landing a new job, because many creditors are looking at that. So advice we give, we have 2 young children, a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. Start planning now.
Yeah.
Interest rates are going to be much higher for college later than they are now. So if we can try to plan now, it's really apt to help them out.